Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 4 minutes, so I will go ahead and pause the recording software for now. And when I see any potential opportunities, I will get the video rolling again. All right, so I'd mentioned waiting for some opportunities, and I've been at my computer glued for, it's 9:48, so for the past 18 minutes, and there hasn't been anything really at all. You know, I like that yellow line, but the price you can see here when it pulled back, it never really got close enough to even think that I needed to get the video software recording. And then you can see it just never quite wanted to go down to that yellow line. And now kind of just tight little range here. So that's the current update right now. Not even close. I've not even submitted any orders yet because that just shows kind of how lack of opportunities there's been right now. The good news is that the market's only been open 18 minutes, but yeah, that's the update. I realized the last time you saw, none of this existed here. But yeah, since then, I don't know, do we finally get a pull back to this yellow line? I'd still be interested down there, but we'll see if it can pull down to that area. But that's the current update. Well, once again, you can see same exact thing, came down, actually have an order out there for that, but because it did get somewhat close, but once again, turned around. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that order out. And yeah, very slow start as it just does not want to quite give me any sort of opportunity. But again, market hasn't even been open 30 minutes, so no need to panic or anything like that. But yeah, sometimes things just start off super slow like this. All right, going to go for a put here at 33.50. And again, I'm going to cancel it out because this is just going to be one of these crazy candles on the 5 minute. Let me bring over the 5 minute. Came all the way down here. Is this thing going to end up with some sort of big crazy candle? Potentially. It's already been kind of a bizarre day, so I'm just going to err on the side of caution there. And as of now, I'm glad I did that. But all right, I'll pause. Have an order at 37 here for a put. It came up, I was on best bid, and then it just came back down. So maybe I go back to potentially looking for a call now on a bigger move. Try throwing something down there at 47. Just look for a move down below the 509 mark. All right, I'll pause. At least the action's starting to pick up a bit more here. I'll keep a close eye on it, but I will pause. All right, gonna try for, let's try at 46. Oh, maybe not. All right, lucked out there. I was like, oh, okay, let me try this. And as I was just adjusting the order, it dropped even more and the price came up. So let's try up there at 44 instead. Yeah, 44. Or 43.50. See if I can get filled up there at 43.50. All right, I will pause. Have an order at 17 here. Going to go to 16.70 instead, trying to time it up with that red line up there. And then it gets rejected back down. So this is just summarizing everything. Okay, just come up a little bit more of that line. Nope, don't want to hit it. And then back down it goes. So once again, canceled order. All right, I'll pause. No, I'm not saying I would have held this whole time or anything like that, but just summarize it. You saw me trying to get in at that red line, and then it just completely comes down, which is what I was wanting. Again, I'm not saying I would have captured that whole move, but yeah, I was right. But that's what makes trading hard is you can be right from a general sense. And from the general sense, okay, I think it's going to come up here, and then I want to see it come back down. I think it'll come back down. And it did come back down. Problem is, I just didn't quite get the entry point right. So you can be right all day long from a broad sense, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty details of getting filled, managing it the right way, all that sort of stuff, I mean, that's a whole nother ball game. All right, looking for, there we go. Put there at 21.50. See what it wants to do here. 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 So I'll further $10. That white line was this location where if it went up above there, I needed to start to go into loss control mode. Granted, I didn't even have to take a loss on it. I still escaped with a $10 win. So loss control mode doesn't always mean you even necessarily take a loss. But yeah, in hindsight, I would have been okay. But unfortunately, it came up there and it pushed through that line just barely. So what was I saying? And this is in a sick and twisted way. I appreciate the fact that this... You got to be kidding me that this happened. What was I just saying? You can be right from a broad sense, but it's those fine little details that matter. And here's a perfect example of that. The fine detail was it just slightly went above that line that I had marked off as, okay, that's my line where if it breaches that, loss control mode. And yes, I'm grateful that I still at least didn't take a, I mean, it would have been worse if I had lost money and then to see this happen. But yeah, it breached it, needed to go into loss control mode, put $10 in my pocket, and then what I thought was going to happen happened. So I was right from the broad sense, but you know, but there's more that goes in the broad sense. I don't think I need to say any more. So I mean, this has been actually maybe not very trade heavy, clearly, but as far as educational examples, that's one of the more educational examples you can learn as a trader. Is trading is hard for that reason. You can be right all day long, broadly speaking, but when it comes down to the finer tuned details, yeah, it can get tricky like you just saw there. Oh, that's disappointing. That's frustrating for sure. No need to even hide it. I mean, it happens. It'll happen to me again, but it's still frustrating nonetheless. Look at that. Oh, that's rough. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 43.50 here for a call. Looked like for a second it might have been getting down there. Actually, I'm going to adjust this down to 42.70 now. So 42.70. This needs to come down just a bit more. I'll keep an eye on it. I will pause. Okay, maybe here. Oh, it's close. Best bid. Let's see if it can try again. Oh, it's just hovering right above where I want to get in. I just can't do it now because there's another bigger candle about to start. I have to try 40. Wow, if you scroll back, you'll see over here was best bid. My order was the best up there, but let me get on my marker so I can actually... You can scroll back and then look over here and you'll see that 41, or my order originally, what was that? 42.70, I think. Yeah, and it just stuck right at that. So should I move up my order is the question. Whoa, whoa. Gonna go to 39.50 here. See if it wants to come down a little bit more. Nope, that's what I wanted. Did not fill me. So got to go to 38.50 now. Okay, in there. And out for $50 in the blink of an eye. So that was a very, very, very fast trade. Okay, is there news out or something? I don't know. It's 11:04. See the 5-minute candle there? That's a big, nasty red candle. I am interested at 5:07 though. So let me change strike prices now. So we'll see if it wants to come down to that 5:07 mark, and I would be interested in that. It's got to still come down quite a way, but to be fair, it's starting to move a lot quicker. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 48.50 here for a put. Price needs to come up just a bit more. Looks like 48 is more so the accurate area. I'll pause and keep an eye on it. All right, gonna try at 46.50 here. for put. I got close for a second. All right, I will pause. Oh, I am filled at 47 for a put. I'm not sure if I even captured that on video. But filled at 47. And out for $50 there. I apologize. That thing happened literally in the blink of an eye. But when I started the video, you would have seen a white order down there. And that was my order out there waiting. So another little quick move there. I will pause. I have an order at 44.70. Was close for a second. I will pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, going for a put here at 17. Nope, I don't like how that's just sitting out there. Scroll back and you'll notice I had my order in there and it was just sitting there at 17. Just sitting there. And now look at that price. It's... Yep, so glad I canceled that out. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Yep. So that would have been a losing trade. Can try up there at that blue line. That would be interesting. All right, I'll pause. Oh, I'm in and I missed that entry point too. Apologize for that. It happened very, very quickly. And I'm in at 15.50. See what it wants to do here. And out. So basically back to break even on the day. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Came up rejected. Rejected a bunch of times. Rejected here. Rejected again. Rejected there. And then I get in and it doesn't reject. Have you ever been there before? If so, you are not alone. I mean, and this is not hindsight trading. This is very easy to see now. The price has been up around this area multiple times. And I didn't need a huge rejection, but rejection there, rejection there, rejection there. These are the size of the rejections that I would need to make a profitable trade. Rejection there, rejection there. And then the one time I did it, it did not reject and up it went. So let's see. What was that? 4 trades. So yeah, I'm basically break even on the day. But I think I'll just call it good because it's just not my day. Just not my day. Have an order at 32.70. And this is, yeah, that's just a forced trade. Now I'm just completely frustrated. All right, I definitely need to wrap things up. So, all right, yeah, today was just not a good day. This is why day trading is hard for all the reasons discussed. Sometimes you can be right, but then you have those little situations where, it forces you out and then it went in your favor. And then sometimes you take the trade that's like, okay, yeah, this thing has happened many times. So I'm just going to do it with the odds that, probabilities it'll happen again. And then the one time you do it, it doesn't work out. So that sometimes happens too. Then what I am going to say I'm proud of myself for here is I've recognized I very irritated right now. I'm not happy about things, and this is a great way to not only take my day down to officially red, but who knows, way bigger red, because I've done that before. I have experience with kind of losing my mind, and I am right on that door. So I don't want to be too difficult on myself, but that is something that I definitely did very well today. But also, I didn't do anything else necessarily wrong. It just, sometimes things just don't work out, and that's just how it goes. So yeah, what am I going to title this one? Maybe this is why day trading is hard, because sometimes it's just the market just doesn't go your way. So if you appreciate the transparency, do I want to post this video? No, I don't. But it happened. Builds realism. This is how the markets go sometimes, and it is what it is. So if you enjoy these, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.